When most people hear made in China, their first thought is usually, oh, cheap, but low quality. And that's only part of the story. Here's the core thesis. In China, there are no good or bad factories, there are only match and mismatch ones. First, let's talk about scale. China is no doubt the worst factory. Take Guangdong province, for example. This area is roughly the size of Oklahoma, or about 70% the size of the UK. Yet, Guangdong province is the home to around 570,000 factories, compared to only 20,000 in Texas, or 170,000 in the entire UK. This huge pool of options is a double-edged sword for overseas buyers. It's an opportunity, but it's also analyze paralyze. How do you choose? When I was doing the lighting business, I was manufacturing a 5-pound CNC machine aluminum lamp body that needed a power coating finish. This big thing. I had over 30 options within 50 miles range. I chose the first one, a friend of my cousin's. They gave me a great option, super friendly price, and the promised flawless execution. Now the result, the yield rate was below 40%. Of course, products were damaged by rough workers handling, or the surface cleaning was poor. The workshop environment so dusty that our product always end up with defects. This single part becomes the production bottleneck that destroyed my lead time and my quality standard. Both the factory owner and I, we were burned out. I was confused for a long time. Why cannot they do it well? But after a while, I sort of understand the reason. This factory's main business was powder coating iron motorcycle components. For their clients, appearance didn't matter. The coating was just for rust prevention. Their workers were trained for speed and volume, not details. Rough handling was fine for Aaron, but devastating for my product. It's a great factory on its niche, but a mismatch for mine. So I switched. The first factory owner actually referred me a second one, specializing in surface treatment for digital appliance and home electronics. Their quote was 80% higher. I say, well, let's give it a try. The trial went well. The yield rate was over 99%. They even customized a protective EPE form boxes to prevent the transit damage. The outcome was key. Even though the unit cost was 80% higher, I eliminated all the rework and the scrap part. My overall manufacturing cost for that part actually dropped by 20%. The expensive option became the cheaper one. So here's the takeaway. Both factories were successful. They just have different DNA. The first one is the king of high volume, low cost for rust prevention. The second was the expert in high precision, high quality finish. Made in China is not low quality. It's the representative of extreme niche specialization. Out of those hundreds of thousands of factories, you can find one for any product. The real challenge for overseas buyers is not finding the good factory, but finding the right factory that matches your business goal. All those factories had to be good at something to survive in such competitive market. I know you might say, oh, China is a non-economy market country. But trust me, competition is way more brutal than any other countries in the world. That's the story today. I hope it can help you understand more about Chinese factory. See you next time.